phones before we begin. We would like to remind you that the use of any recording device is strictly prohibited. There will be no intermission. Please strap yourself in as we begin our journey to another universe for Project Rainbow.
Once upon a time, in the year 3001, the Fuzzy Wuzzies were dying and no one knew what from. So every colored planet sent an envoy to a meeting to work on Project Rainbow and do some heavy reading. They came from the planets red and yellow, green, blue, and violet too, each convinced they were the one who knew just what to do.
What is all this talk about eating fruits and vegetables? Fuzzy Wuzzies can't even read what is on the labels.
You weren't even listening. That's not quite what I said. Is everyone so defensive who lives on planet Red?
I wish you'd shut up and go away. All you yellow planets are the same dumb way.
I demand an apology. You are so very rude. Are you Blue Planet boys so ignorant and crude?
I was just trying to tell you why you're very wrong about why the Fuzzy Wuzzies no longer sing their song.
Who do you think you are? What makes you so smart? You throw ketchup on the wall and call it modern art.
At least I don't eat smelly food that looks like it's already been eaten, or wear clothes that make you look like you've just been beaten.
Will both of you please just shut up and sit right down? You're acting like the country mouse when he goes to town.
So who daddy made you boss? Why don't you shut up yourself? Who wants to listen to somebody whose hair looks like a shell?
Way to grow, Gafita. Now sit down and listen to me, for I have all the answers to solve this mystery.
Wait a minute, you can't start. Veritagi's not here yet. She's running late again. I lied.
She can find her 6 feet if they weren't attached.
Sorry I'm late. I couldn't find 6 socks that matched.
Let's get moving. I have other things to do.
Let's wait for Professor Spectrum. He's the one in charge. He's bringing a magic colored box that's rainbow colored and large.
Let me go first, because I'm from the planet Blue.
I think I forgot something. Oh, that's right, my brain. But it looks like all the rest of you did the same.
So that's the way the meeting went, until the professor arrived. When he saw them yelling and screaming, he was pretty much fit to be tied. So he called the meeting to order and set down his magic box, all rainbow colored and secured, with 5 big shiny locks.
Hear ye, hear ye. Blah, blah, blah. Welcome to Project Rainbow. Let's bring on the Fuzzy Wuzzies, Pia and Uto. Now everyone, settle down and hear what they have to say. For there'll be no cake and ice cream for those who disobey. Open the doors and let them in. We're ready for them now. Come on, Uto and Pia. Come in and take a bow.
All of us are dying, and no one seems to care.
We throw junk in the water and it gets stuck in our hair.
And now we're gonna build more stuff and tear down all of our trees?
We'll have no place for shelter from hunger and disease.
You must all work together to change your way of living, because if you don't, we will die, and the gods won't be forgiving.
Let's give them all a round of applause for a job well done. Now, who wants to speak about the problem with the sun? Yermarash, you go first, because you raised your hand. This is going to be such fun. I'm feeling oh so grand.
The problem with the sun can be easily taken care of if the people from the red planet could stop spraying their hair off.
And what about the yellow ones who always smell like roses? Maybe if they took a bath instead, the sun wouldn't burn our noses.
I can see where this is going, so let's just move on. Does anyone have an idea for something we can improve on?
What about the air? It smells quite awful. The way those blues pollute it ought to be unlawful.
Now wait a minute, you know that's not fair. You know we try our best. It's just that all our factories are better than the rest.
All right, everybody, settle down and be quiet. I think I can resolve this without starting a riot. You all should live the way we do on the Violet Planet. If we don't like what someone says, the government will ban it.
We're not getting anywhere. This meeting is adjourned. We'll meet back here again next week to discuss what you have learned. Until then, I beg of you, please keep an open mind. This is a matter of life and death for Fuzzy Wuzzy kind.
And so they jumped into their spaceships and went their separate ways, wishing they didn't have to return in only 7 days. As they traveled, they all decided to consult their
spaceship, and then I'll make you crash. Don't yell, Yellow Yammerish, if you know what's best. Give me the keys to your spaceship and I'll do all the rest.
You can't take my money. Are you high on drugs?
You super cosmic ninja warriors are just a couple of thugs.
Don't think I'm going, Green Graffita. You're coming with me, babe. I've got plans to be my little super cosmic slave. Hey, here's 3 hands off her. You know, I saw her first.
You two are absolute worst.
All right, you super cosmic slum, let Graffita go. You know you can't own another person.
Beethoven, shoot him in the toe. How very brave, Blumsky. Although, I'm not impressed. Although you tried to help her, you didn't pass the test. And as for you, Very Violet Veritagi, quit your baby crying. Your face is getting soggy.
Why don't you just leave us alone? I'm very anxious to get back to my very own private home.
You think you are better than us? Smarter than Beethoven and I? Just remember that the super cosmic ninja warriors control the sky. Be on your way, Chicken Littles. You're treading on our turf. Let's head to a beach, Strauss. We'll catch some raisins, sir. I don't want to go to the beach. I'm just not in the mood. Let's go to the arcade instead. Catch you later, dudes.
I wish we had some food to eat, or maybe some fresh air.
Or somewhere to sleep at night, or something warm to wear.
If the planets don't all get together and find a good solution,
We'll wind up just being a statistic of pollution.
So back they went, each one of them to their separate planet. They were so excited about what happened, they could hardly stand it. When they arrived, they all gathered the citizens in town hall and told them of the Fuzzy Wuzzies, the Ninja Warriors, and all. Everyone was worried. Whatever will they do? The question was the same from the red planet to blue. They each decided that they would save their own city, and so they elected a very special government committee. But it took too long and things went from bad to worse. And all the committee did was empty their high hopes and their purse. But meanwhile, in the rainbow hole of the galaxy, Beethoven and Strauss were eating candy and relaxing.
I just hate to be so mean. It really is a curse. But it's so much fun to conquer the entire universe. All they do is work, work, work. They don't take time to play. All that stress and strife they have make them easy prey. Besides that, they're way too busy fighting with each other. They beat on their children and try to cheat their brother. So I say, let's make a plan to destroy them all by Christmas. Our parents are so busy, they'll never even miss us. Oh, Strauss, you're so evil. I like the way you think. Let's go paint the town. It's time we have a drink.
So off they went in their checkered cab, while Professor Spectrum was working late in his lab.
If only I could solve this very difficult equation, I'd be able to save the entire Rainbow Galaxy nation. But there are too many variables. X doesn't equal Y. I can't get both sides balanced, no matter how hard I try. I'm afraid when the ambassadors return, it will be more of the same. They can't agree on anything. It really is a shame. They're too busy with themselves, moaning and groaning. If only they would take the time to look beyond their own skin, they'd see they aren't as different as they might have thought. Fruit is fruit, no matter if it's a pear or apricot. And so I lay me down to sleep. I pray when I awake, the answers will be all quite clear. I hope for all our sake.
That very night, a strange thing happened. Something way out of the extreme. When the ambassadors went to sleep, they all had the very same dream. They dreamt they all lived on the very same planet, one which lost its worth. It had some dull, colorless name, something like Planet Earth. They could not believe how foolish the silly Earthlings acted. They couldn't drink their water, for their rain was full of acid. They destroyed this layer called the ozone, and no one seemed to care. They all were fighting holy wars, and children were starving everywhere. The schools, the housing, and the jails all were overcrowded, but none of the politicians did anything about it. The ambassadors were sickened. They wanted to get out of there. They wondered what it was that caused this awful nightmare.
I'm so glad that I live on planet Red. If I had lived on Earth, I'm certain I'd be 10.
No one looks you in the eye. No one says hello. I can't wait to get back to the planet Yellow.
Some Earthlings want a green planet. At least that's what I've heard. But that would never happen. They don't understand the word.
Earthlings don't think about the future. They live on IOUs. They could learn a thing or two from Hush Genius Blues.
they're killing themselves and each other
they got there is really quite amazing. I'll let them speak for themselves, so we'll have no paraphrasing.
All right, everyone. It's time to call this special meeting to order. Let's forget about our differences, our colors, and our borders. We have to save the Fuzzy Wuzzies. They're our last hope, because we're barely hanging on by our very last rope. Now, who knows the Fuzzy Wuzzy song? Who wants to start the summit?
Maybe I could get it if you'd be so kind to hum it.
This is no time for joking. We're right down to the wire.
I'll tell you about my dream last night, but you call me a liar.
I had a bad dream too last night. It made me quake and quiver. But that's what I get for eating turnip greens and liver.
I also had a nightmare. Don't you think that's odd?
Maybe it was a message from a super cosmic god.
Could be. I don't know. What do you think it means?
It means you shouldn't eat late at night, at least not refried beans.
Whatever it is your dreams meant, we have to find the answer. All the evil in this world is spreading like a cancer. I think the answer's in this box, but alas, I cannot open it.
Have you tried to pick the locks or maybe even open it?
I guess we'll just have to wait until we find 5 keys. I don't know what else to do. I've already tried these.
I found this key this morning tucked inside my bed, but I'm pretty sure it only works for locks on Planet Red.
I also found a key while I was practicing my cello, but I guess it only works on locks that are bright and yellow.
I found a key in my soup tureen. I'll save it back for a lock I have on Planet Green.
Go figure, I too have a key. I found it in my shoe. I figured it unlocked some sort of treasure, wonderful and blue.
I found a key in my office drawer, so I thought I'd file it and save it for a rainy day back on Planet Violet.
Don't you see? That must be it. Now we can open up this box. Between you, you have 5 big keys to unlock the 5 big locks.
I'll try my bright red key since I spoke up first.
Let me get it done. Let me go. I'm dying here upstairs.
Let me try. I've got somewhere to be.
I think maybe I'll go first. I have the prettiest key.
I should go first. I was the first in line, and then whatever is in that box will be mine, mine, mine!
Ladies and gentlemen, simmer down. May I have your attention, please? Perhaps you're wondering what I'm doing with all your colored keys. While you were busy fighting and calling each other names, I went around and snatched them. So you have yourselves to blame. Don't worry, don't fret. I've got the box unlocked. Now we can go ahead and open it before you go off half-cocked.
Now you've really done it. I hope you're satisfied.
You wasted all this time with a box with nothing inside?
I can't believe this happened.
We've
Now
got
what do we do?
We've got to think of something.
I don't know, do you?
Wait a minute. There's something in here, a little note. I wonder who put it here, and I wonder what they wrote. To whom it may concern, it says, the truth you're looking for is no farther away from you than your own back door. First, you have to look inside and heal your own broken heart. It won't solve all your problems, but it's a good place to start. Then it's time to turn your eyes to the needs of the galaxy and work with one another to care for life's casualties. It won't always be easy, but you must do your best if you want to save the Fuzzy Wuzzies, yourselves, and all the rest. So join your hands together in peace instead of war, and use your brain for good thoughts. That is what they're for.
Now colorblind, they looked at each other for the very first time. Not so different after all, whether they had 7 toes or 9. They knew they had to make a plan to save the galaxy. Then the super cosmic ninja jerks returned in their taxi.
All right, losers, your time is up. Get up against the wall. Don't anyone make a sound, or we will kill you all.
Yeah, you heard what Beethoven said. Don't just stand there like idiots. Do you want to wake up dead?
I think they must have all gone deaf. They're just standing there. Aren't you people scared of us? We're feared everywhere.
Yeah, we're the meanest super cosmic ninja warrior crooks. Surely you've read about us in your history books.
Strauss, there's something very strange. They're not afraid of us. Let's not wait for the cab. Let's take the very next bus.
Yeah, I'm with you. These guys are weird. It's like they formed a shield. I guess all the laws of hatred have suddenly been repealed.
Wait a minute. Not so fast. We have something to say. We'd like you to be a part of what happened here today. We've decided to change the way we live, the way we destroy things. we've determined to determine why the Fuzzy Wuzzy sings.
We could really use your help. We need an orange for our rainbow.
We might as well, after all. I guess crime doesn't pay you.
We want to protect the galaxy.
And everything that's in it.
You could help us police each other.
Let us talk it over a minute. All right, we accept your challenge. We'll try to help you out. It beats going to prison or eating sauerkraut.
So they all shook hands and patted each other on the back, when in came Uto and Pia having some sort of attack.
We asked for help so long ago. Why did you have to wait?
Now that you're ready to help, I'm afraid it's too late.
We came here to see you and tell you all goodbye. So please let us go. It is time for us to die.
We should be ashamed of ourselves. Look what we have done. Project Rainbow was finished before we had even begun. I hope Utopia forgives us for ignoring the cosmic clocks. Perhaps it would be best if we laid them in this box.
And so that's how our story ends. No one lived happily ever after. There were no children playing, no singing, and no laughter. They all had learned their lesson, but they had waited much too long. When all of a sudden, a miracle occurred. They heard the Fuzzy Wuzzy song.
We've got to open up that box. Be careful with that knife.
Lo and behold, the Fuzzy Wuzzies had come back to life. So they opened up the box and everyone yelled,
Hooray! The Fuzzy Wuzzies live again! Oh, what a happy day!
They sang and danced, relieved their fuzzy friends hadn't died. The ambassadors hugged each other, the ninjas even cried.
So now our story really does have a happy ending. We hope all you grown-ups out there got the message that we're sending. We love our clean, bright, peaceful world and want it to remain so. So get busy and start working on your very own Project Rainbow.
Thank you so much for coming to the Lima Senior High Theater Class's first production. First year back in with theater class, their first production. So we're very happy to have Michael Busan, please stand, the writer, author, and co-director, and Joe Carell, please stand.